Hello everyone, in this video we're going to talk about solving equations by graphing. In this video I'm going to walk you through the three different skills that are on the Solve Systems by Graphing assignment in Delta Math. The first skill, solve linear systems by graphing. We've got two equations in slope-intercept form and we are just graphing the two equations and finding their intersection point. I'll do a couple with you right now. So the first equation, I'm starting up at 5. I plot a point at 5. I have a slope of -1, so I'm going down 1 and over 1, and there's that line. The second line, I go down at -5. That's the y-intercept. The slope is 3/2, so I go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 2, and I plot a point. Once you've done both lines and you've graphed them correctly, you're looking for that intersection point. So where do they cross? That point is at 4, 1. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to enter 4, 1 as an ordered pair. And I have the check mark here showing me that I've done that correctly and I found that intersection point. Let's do one more like this. Okay, so I'm going to graph the top line. I'm going to start at -8, plot a point. My slope's -1, down 1, over 1. My other line is at -1 for the y-intercept, and the slope is 2/5. Up 2, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plot a point. Go ahead and find that intersection point. It's at -5, -3. Enter that as an ordered pair. -5, -3. Okay, so that's how you do the first skill. There are 10 questions like that. This is a very important piece of solving by graphing. Graph the two lines, find the intersection point. Okay? Let's go back and let's see the other skill. So the next skill, you've got 3 questions from this skill. And in this one, you're going to notice that one of the equations is not in slope-intercept form. So before you graph it, you're going to want to change it to slope-intercept form. Okay, so the first equation here is in slope-intercept form. I'm going to graph that one. Okay, so down at -5, that's my y-intercept. My slope is 1, up 1, over 1. But my second line's not in the right form, so I'm gonna go ahead and solve that for y first so that I can graph it more easily. Okay, so I'm gonna screenshot here and work this one out. I want to get the y by itself, so I need to subtract x from both sides, both sides of the equal sign to get rid of it. That leaves me with 2y equals -x minus 16. Remember, those are different terms, so you cannot combine them. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. Rewrite it up here. Okay, divide both sides by 2 to get the y by itself. When I do -x divided by 2, that just makes a -1/2 x. And -16 divided by 2, that makes -8. Okay? So -1/2 x minus 8. So I'm going to go down to -8, plot a point, and go down 1, over 1. Alright, let's give that a try. -8, plot a point, down 1 over 2, because it was -1/2. I have that graphed. I see the intersection point is at -2, -7. So that's the solution to my system. -2, -7. All right, I'm going to do one more like that. All right, so the top equation's in slope-intercept form, so I can go up to 8, plot a point, that's my y-intercept. I can do my slope of -1/2, down 1 and over 2. My other one's not in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to change it to slope-intercept form. Alright, so I'm going to move the x over to the other side. Subtracting x from both sides makes it negative 4y equals negative x minus 8. Okay, and then divide both sides by negative 4. These eliminate. Y equals negative x divided by negative 4 is 1/4 x. Negative 8 divided by negative 4, positive 2. Okay, so I'm going to go up to 2, plot a point, and then use my slope of 1/4. Okay. Go up to 2, plot a point, and then my slope was 1/4, up 1 over 4. The intersection point is at 8, 4. 8, 4. Alright, so that's how that set works. Solve for y first. Last set, so there's 3 of those questions. There's going to be 2 of these. And these, I just really want to emphasize being able to find the intersection point. Okay? So normally we're looking at 2 linear functions, right? Where the 2 lines meet. But in this one, you're going to be looking at a quadratic and finding where that meets the line. Okay? But it's the same thing. It's just finding the intersection points, and that's the solution. So where do the lines cross? Well, it's crossing right here and right here. So this is at negative 1, 7. And this one is at 2, 4. Okay, and that's all that I have for you in this assignment. You're going to have 10 graphing lines that are already in slope-intercept form. You're going to have 3 where you have to move the y around. Okay, get it in slope-intercept form and then graph it. And then you're going to have 2 where you're finding the intersection points of the graph, making a total of 15 questions. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. If you need any help, of course, reach out to me. This assignment I have due for Sunday night, but get it done as soon as you can. Making sure that you get it done before that due date will help you make sure you get them right. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.